Guinness World Records announced today that this Ankeny boy is now the world's most premature baby. And in this right here, it just melts your heart.
Yeah, wow. It's pretty special.
Yeah.
He is, as you can see, happy and healthy now. But it was a long road to get to this point. KCCI's Alex Sachs introduces us to the now 1-year-old record holder.
It's crazy.
Tiny fingers wrapping around Dad's. Grabbing Mom's hair.
Got Mommy's hair. Ow.
And lots of baby babble. 1-year-old Nash Keene is full of life.
He's the best boy in the world.
To imagine a world without Nash seems impossible now. But this sweet family moment almost didn't happen. Before Nash, Randall and Molly Keene lost their daughter in a premature birth, not even halfway through the pregnancy.
I have a great support system, so that definitely helped carry me through.
6 months later, hope found the Keenes again.
When we found out that Nash was a boy, we were pretty excited.
And with her complicated history, they made sure they were ready this time. Molly had a special procedure to try and prevent potential preterm births.
I think there's like an 81% chance of it working, and so we were hopeful.
But again, halfway through the pregnancy,
I had been feeling some pressure, and so I wanted the doctor to check me out.
The Keenes were thrust right back into familiar territory.
She told me that I was 2 centimeters dilated with a bulging amniotic sac. Des Moines does life-saving measures on 22-week-olds. And at that time that I checked in, I was only 19 weeks and 6 days. So, you know, there was nothing that they would have been able to do.
Taking her care into her own hands, Molly drove to Iowa City.
This NICU is not just a jewel in the crown of the Children's Hospital, it's a national treasure.
Dr. Patrick McNamara is the Neonatology Division Director at Stead Family Children's Hospital, and they're forging a new frontier in cases of extremely premature birth.
If you are to be born at 21 plus 0 weeks anywhere in the world, this is the best place.
Nash understood the assignment, and on July 5th,
he was born like just in the nick of time.
21 weeks to the day, Nash was born. 10 fingers, 10 toes, and only weighing 10 ounces.
So this is the newborn diaper, micro preemie, and nano preemie. And this was too big on him when he was born.
Nash was resuscitated moments after he was born.
He just kept fighting.
And immediately admitted into the NICU.
And he stayed with us, you know. He's so strong, so resilient.
They were in uncharted territory. Never before had a baby been born this early and lived.
Based on current knowledge and science, the chances of survival are 0, but we will do everything in our power to try to beat those odds.
In the months to come, Nash would have 4 surgeries.
One day things could be great and there might not be anything going on, and the next it's like the worst of the worst could happen.
They held on for the little victories.
Him reaching a certain weight, him getting to wear clothes.
The nursing staff gave them a bead to symbolize each milestone. And when they finally got to hold him,
the moment he laid on my chest was like the best feeling in the world.
After several months in NICU, Nash got to go home.
Yay, Nashy! Good job, buddy.
And finally, this family of 3
I love you.
got to settle into their new routine. Nash takes medicine daily, isn't eating solid food yet, and relies on oxygen 24/7. These proud parents would tell you he's thriving. When he turned 1, he cemented his crown. Guinness World Records recognized Nash as the most premature baby.
My 1-year-old record holder. Yep, he's such a miracle.
Full of smiles, wriggles, and wobbles, Nash is everything his parents hoped for.
I cannot wait to play golf with him. He will have golf clubs in his hands as soon as he can swing.
And Nash had a 5th surgery last week and is doing great. He does a variety of therapies, including speech and physical therapy. Nash is an absolute miracle. There truly is no other baby like him. His survival means so much, not just to his parents, but future preemie families as well. More hope for all. Alex Sachs, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.